before we.
Do I have to pay for this? Is that what we're talking about here? It's not just going to be a genuine friendship. Good morning. It's Selena and Crockett, 100.7 LEV. Crockett wants to get paid now for his time if you
Wait,
want to hang
first of
out.
all,
That's essentially what this
it
is.
wasn't my decision
Mhm.
or
I thought this
idea.
was genuine, us hanging out.
I shouldn't say decision, but idea. But it make like listen,
Yeah.
I'm a people person, which I feel like nowadays really isn't a very popular thing. But there's a guy in Japan who created a business for himself where he basically just rents himself out to hang out with you. Like if you're
He's not even a hugger. Like this isn't something new. He's providing less service than what other there are people that are like human pillows.
cuddlers, yeah,
Cuddlers.
yeah.
This guy's just gonna sit there and look at me and talk. Like, and I have to pay you for that? No.
If you're lonely,
Hug me. How much more is it gonna be to be cuddled?
well, we're
It's
gonna.
a legit service.
It's
I know. It's really toeing the
a
line
lot
there.
of questions. I thought that was so funny though because my wife has always said that was like a business that I could do like outside of radio. She was like, you like go rent yourself out to go and sit with someone and play a game of rummy and like just sit there
Right.
and she's also recommended that I would be a great wedding date for hire.
An escort. An escort.
No.
That's what it no, an escort doesn't necessarily,
Well,
have to
I think most of us, when we think escort, means that there's services involved, and that wouldn't be
extra
the case
beyond cuddling.
beyond cuddling.
Yeah.
Um, I do think that I would be great at that, but it's like I said to her, I was like, I would never see from like March till October. I would never see you on a weekend if I was trying to rent myself out for weddings.
That's
And
so
then it's like,
funny.
what
Rent
about the
myself
travel?
out.
Although that probably, I gotta say, could be a pretty good line of business.
Hmm.
If it was like, hey, do this for, really commit to it for 5 years and our kids will be paid for college, I'd be like,
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, essentially, that's what we do. I think I'm just jealous because I'm like, I kind of want to get in on this type of business. We do this without getting paid for it. We go out, we chat. If you're, I always joke. I say this job gives me the excuse to talk to complete strangers, and
Yeah.
and it's like borderline weird. Like if I didn't have the excuse of I talk on the radio, it's okay. You could talk to me. This weird person just randomly coming up to you. It's okay. Because if I didn't have that excuse to fall back on, I'd be some weirdo. Just like, who is this? Why is this person talking to me?
Oh, this Pennsylvania Association of Broadcasters Award? Funny you ask. Hi, I'm Selena. RL, good morning. Mary, good morning. Kelly, good morning. Yeah,
I love
I
talking.
just,
I love talking to people randomly. We
yeah.
were at an event. It was it was like a car dealership association, and we're there, and we're just talking. I'm hula hooping while talking to people, completely random, right? This is what I was told to go out and do. Go hula hoop and talk to people. What? All right, I'll do that.
Yeah, now who's selling himself out there? You escort you. What, hula hoop? Of course I will.
Of
Sure.
course. I couldn't understand why other people weren't joining me. Like, come join me.
So
Come
let me
home.
ask you. So let me ask you something completely platonic. You're going to a wedding at a local golf course, and someone wants to rent you as their date. What do you think what's the number?
I know. How much do you charge for that?
Well, I'm asking. So this is my question
Is
for
it
you. So for
is it like
me,
a babysitter charge? Is that what it is? Like what do you pay babysitters? Is it the same?
oh no, it's more than that. No. It would be.
No, you're getting fed. You're getting fed filet mignon at a wedding at a golf course. You're totally getting
But
filet mignon and free drinks.
but think about how long a wedding day is. If you go to the wedding and the reception, like what are you charging for an hour? Am I
Right.
driving all over the place? Also, part of the logistics is how much do I need to know, or how much do I need to
pretend that you're married to the person.
Right. Am I just like Kevin
So,
and is it just like, oh, Kevin's just a fun date Kevin's a friend or is it like, hey, we've known each other for 6 months, we met in college, we didn't talk to each other for years, we just rekindled.
And then you see someone you know, and you have to pretend you're not married anymore, like in your other
Carl,
life.
so good to see you.
So I'm guessing there have to be upgrades then. There's probably like an
there would be there would have to be a number of packages that could
how
be
deep
available.
does this story go?
Are we traveling? Is it like I said, do we have to go to New York for the wedding?
Yeah. Niagara Falls. And if you're staying at a hotel where there's a wedding, people are going to see you going back. Are you sharing a room now? See, now
I have to get my own room. No,
no.
I'm a man of wedded bliss. No, there wouldn't be
$50 an upcharge. How deep does this lie get? $50 a lie.
Oh yeah, literally, pretty much. Like there would be a rolling tab. Like it'd be like, yeah, that was so great. Yeah, it was great talking to you. And then it's like, hey, oh, you want to dance? Okay. And then you get on the dance floor and it's like, that's another 50.
Right. You get out your little paper and pencil.
50, yeah. Hey, you're up to $3,000. I just wanted to let you know. You get a down payment. Do you have to get a down payment?
Let me ask you something. I mean, Bryce Harper is playing Lehigh Valley starting tonight.
How much would he be to rent as a wedding date? I've got to think. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
I mean, I think you'd be pretty excited to go to that game. And if someone said, hey, you want to go? And they're already paying for the tickets and everything. I mean, how much would you expect to be paid to go sit there and watch a baseball game with some, a game that you'd love to see?
Right. But is your time valuable? So I would be taking time away from my family on let's hypothetically say it's a Saturday in August where we could be doing any sort of number of fun activities. If it's a wedding somewhere where I've got to stay over, I'm missing the whole weekend. Like there's just a lot of things it could be a pretty lucrative business.
Yeah. Let me ask you something. Are you going on location and are you shooting a video? Because there's different charges.
Yeah, it literally, this is turning into a radio promotion. It's like, all right, well, does it have to fit for Instagram standard? Is it just on Facebook? Are we going live?
It's going live.
RL, good morning. Mary, good morning. Kelly, good morning.
Will you be promoting coupons for wherever you're going? Just wondering.
Right.
This took a weird dark turn. All right, guys.
Hey, sweetdeals.com this week. Rent Crockett for half price to go to...
So fantastic. All right, so something to consider. I think that sounds like a good job to get.
As I adjust my heating pad, I'll be a real party animal at the wedding.
What is it? Tuesdays with Maury. As you're describing it, I was actually thinking about that book. Going, that guy did it for free. He wasn't paid to go talk to Maury on Tuesdays.
Maury.
Now you want money.
Maybe I'll just start with that though. Maybe I'll just start with hey, you can rent me. I can come over and hang out. We could go meet somewhere for lunch. You're buying lunch, but I could come and hang out for lunch. Again, I'm just saying there's opportunities.
It is an escort service without the dessert. That's what it is. That's what it is.
That's fair.
Okay.
That's fair.
Without the cherry on top. You got worse. That was just worse. All right, everybody, have a wonderful Tuesday. We're back with the pet of the week too. Don't forget that. Oh, speaking of the Iron Pigs and Bryce Harper being there, there's also an event with the Lehigh Valley Humane Society.
So the Mutt Strut's going down tonight at the Iron Pigs game, which can be great. Lehigh Valley Humane Society is going to have like a table and stuff set up there. They're going to have adoptable dogs there that you can see. So they've got a big part in the game tonight and should be a big old crowd out there. So hopefully we can help them get a lot of good attention today, which would be great.
Very great. That's wonderful. All right, everybody, have a wonderful Tuesday. Rent Crockett. Hey.
What's the price? I don't know.
I don't know, but I just looked at you like this, so that's going to be an upcharge.
You've completely diminished my value. Okay, bye, everybody.